Alright, YouTube. We're back with another one. This one's supposed to be what? Episode, I don't know. I'll put it in the title so you'll see. So, we lost everything, we blew our accounts, total mess. Somewhere in February, I'll put everything there. I'll put everything in the description how I blew it. But that one is going to be explained in the video as it goes on. Yeah, I'll get into that. So I gambled the money. It was $100. I took it to 200 and something, 200 plus. And then I just woke up one day early morning, gambled it on gold, and then I lost it all. Right now I just have like $2 in the account, which is nothing. So that's what happened, and I've been off the chart. I've not been off the chart completely or entirely. I've just not been trading with real money from that day, and I've just been demo trading, which I don't even usually do. So we're back to it. Let's just keep the skill there so it doesn't die, or like we don't, we don't mess it up. Yeah. So we'll basically be looking at gold, Bitcoin, and couple of couple of forex pairs. That's what we basically that's what we'll basically be looking at. So let's get straight into it. Gold right now, I already did man. Gold been messing up with me. Like, look at this whole run. This whole run was some straight disaster. Like, yo, this was crazy, bro. That whole zone was just, jeez. That whole zone was just crazy. Like, lost SL. So here's how it went down. Entered the trade off of here. There was literally an indication market corrected, but because it's in a 4 hour time frame, so you're not going to see it like that. But I just want to brush it through and just start off what I'm doing. So literally played out a bit. Literally got some good stuff. At least we had a 1 to 2.9, almost a 1 to 3. But I was targeting here, so I think that one ended up in a break even. And then I entered off of this area, which you can literally see this. So it was an indication, correction. When you check the 1 hour time frame, it was so perfect. But still didn't play out. But at least we did a ones to 1.4. Not that good, but yeah, we did. And, this one was a total mess. I don't even know why influenced me to do it. And this one as well, all messed up. Go back here, still messed up. I thought this was going to play out perfectly, but mm, this was in the uh, this was in the midst of the war, the Iran or Iran and US war back and forth. But yeah, it didn't play out. I thought we were just going to, due to these stacked up uh, resistance here. So we broke it, and I thought, oh, sellers were weak, buyers are about to gain momentum, but yes, I was wrong. But the market just didn't move in my favor. And now we have this. So I went off the chart for some days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, almost 2 weeks. And we got back to this. I waited patiently for this setup. And it's playing out so nice. Unfortunately, I don't have real cash or a real account, so I'm trading this. I have a position opened on this currently on a demo account with the initial amount. That demo account was 86, and I think it's almost around. It was at $600 when it got to this point, but I think here it's like 400, 300 and something. Yeah. So yeah, 0.02 lot size by the way. So I'm literally waiting for gold to just sit outside, just like that. Let's see. So this how I place the trade. First off, you see this. We had this a high, at a low here, higher high. See, trade down to this higher low. I'm just ignoring all the noise and targeting the main thing. So this is a lower high, and that's a higher high. Sorry. Lower high, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high, high short stops. Now we are not making this lower low, so we'll just keep lower low. Then price give us a high, breaking this lower high, creating a new high, making this a higher high, giving us a higher low. Price came here, and I'll go down to the small time frame to show you what was here. Broke this. So this was an indication. We had a correction and continuation. So I literally just entered off of this one. So we had a new, had a high. Now we have a lower low, higher low, and market is looking nice with these two highs. Let's see how this new open turns out to be. Let's see what happens at midnight. Yeah, let's see if we are shooting up or we're going to go down. But I think with the kind of influence in the news lately past during the weekends, gold is going to go up at least to this point, probably. But if not, if I spot a reversal, I'm just going to close the trade in the demo account. Yeah, so that's about it. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, no, lower high, no lower low because we didn't break this lower low. So we maintain this low as a low, and then we came to break this. We just came to break this lower high from the new high, and now we have a higher low, higher low. Came to get this higher high, higher low, aiming for a new higher high. So let's see how that goes, and then go down to this 1 hour time frame since there's a 4 hour time frame to show you how I place the trade better. Yeah. So you can see this high, this low, price king broke this high. So this was the indication, this area, indication. The market corrected and then pushed through this area, and I'll show you guys why I didn't enter off of this zone. I entered from this zone. Yeah, I'll show you why. So, indication, correction, continuation. So we're looking for price to just keep going, creating new highs and lows, highs and lows. I think, and if it decides to reverse, we're just going to close the trade and call it a good trade. So it's a good trade anyways. So yeah, so you can see gold here, high, low, higher high, higher low. And it's like, price just gave us an indication, meaning it's broken the structure, failed to make a lower low, but instead just gave us a low, and it broke this lower high, gave us a new high, came back down here. So this was the confirmation, came back down here, failed to break this low, because if this low is broken, then trade would have been something else, would have been patient with it. But it failed to get to this level. As you can see, pricing get to that level. And then we had this, we had this. So as it made the correction, we had this sellers pushing price down here. Price came up to that same level. Sellers tried to push it down. And while all this was happening, you see, price then gave us another indication in this zone. So this big move, this big picture was the 4 hour time frame, and this one was the 1 hour. So I zoomed in to the 1 hour, and then I saw another indication. Price corrected back inside this resistance, and then price came out. Buyers gained momentum, tried to push price up, which they did. They got off of, what do I say? They got out of this zone, and then I placed the trade. I placed my order here. And then the rest is just history. I'm waiting for the market to do next. So yeah, as you can see, high, high, and while all this was happening, price gave us this. Price was just going up, 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 giving us legs up only. So I was like, price is never breaking all those lows. It's like it's just going up, 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 which means like the dynamic of the trade have changed. The dynamic of the market have changed, and buyers are looking forward to heading and then grab more, stacked up higher, lower highs. So yeah, you're going to grab more lower highs. So I'm looking for here, smash this area, or probably get smashed too as well. And then finally this area, and then this area. If only it's going to happen. If it don't, we're good. We'll just sit down, wait for what the market will tell us, and then we'll act upon it. So yeah, that's what I'm basically looking out for gold to do right now. And let's see. Yeah, I don't really have to say anything. I can just see. So I'm waiting for market open this midnight to see how it's going to go. I'm not gonna lie, price can just obliterate our stop loss and we're just going to get fucked. So this higher high, we refilled to make a new high. So this is a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Bro, this was a perfect trade. I was in the chat as of that time, bro. Yeah, I can see that. I can see perfect indication, correction. So this would have been an easy target from here. You would have placed a trade here and target these lows. Or you could just hold, keep going, because price looks like it's going to keep going. And your stops will probably be somewhere here, this level. Yeah. So I missed this one. That doesn't mean I'm going to miss this one. So indication, or this is probably the indication. This one. So the indication, correction, continuation, comparison came back to that same level, and I can see sellers kicking in. So they're rejecting the buys. See this area of resistance? Yeah, they're rejecting the buyers from pushing price above this level. So you can see sellers kicking in, and yeah, it's going to look good. That's what I'm aiming at. Just because, yeah, I'm aiming at this area. Just because it is what it is. Just because. So I'm aiming at, yeah. So let's see how it goes. Market open. And then finally we look at Bitcoin. This trade was funny. But yeah, still followed my route. Yo, y'all can see this, right? This would have been legendary if I had cash. Like, indication. Like, indication. Correction. Because it's a 4 hour, y'all can see here was a trade. Somewhere. Indication. Correction. Bro, I had another indication. Correction. Yo, this was tough. But anyways, it is what it is. Did a little minor something here, still didn't amount to anything, but this was the current trade that was on for a couple of weeks back, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks back. He had an indication, correction, continuation. So we did hit the target, but I was aiming for a lot. We did hit our target though, but I was aiming for here. And unfortunately, price didn't get to that target. But if I was to be in a trade, a real trade, of course, this was just some paper trade, something. This, I would have taken partials here because this is the main target. Yep. And it didn't happen. So Bitcoin is just moving within this range. I don't really know what it's trying to do, but you see this range. Let me get rid of this. just come here. Yeah. So y'all can see this face. Bias, 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 bias. So these two areas are the areas of interest I'm looking at. If price comes above this area, so you all know, indication, come back down, correction, then I'll be looking forward to place a trade here at this area and target any highs there is for me to take. All the liquidities, we want to grab them. But just in case price doesn't do any of that and it decides to obliterate this support area, serving as an indication, comes back up with a new correction, and then we just continue aim for these lows. So that's just it for me and Bitcoin right now. That's all I'm looking for, and that's all it is there to be. That's all that's just all that matters. Post this. The market is just clear right now. Yep. So here on Nasu, I'm looking at price in a different way. So basically, it's the same thing. Have this, then we cool. Or have this, then we're good to go. Because price just came up into this. But we failed to continue, and then we just did this. So these are the main areas of interest right now. So let's see what happens. That basically sums up the video. I'll explain further how I lost my money and everything. The date, the account balance, everything. I'll put it in the description. Yeah. So that's it for now. Thank you guys. I'll be back with another video, or I'll come back with the results of these trade as the week goes by, or as the days go by. Yeah, I'll be updating you on gold, Bitcoin, and the CAD trade. So yeah, let's just hope for the best. Let's see how everything turns out. Gracias.